From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Hey, 180. Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is hard. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. A gain of 57 yards. Could we see the first touchdown of the new season? It's 1st and goal.
180.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Now it is 1st and goal.
180.
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal.
180. What's up?
That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp. You're in and out of the huddle. You're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
It's Otten in motion. 2nd down. Jackson. And the rush. Yes. Oh, he'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Ravens sending the punt team out there as he's standing right around his own goal line. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At the 48-yard line.
On first down is Mayfield. That one is caught by Campbell. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big play to kick off this drive. An even 40 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll be second and goal. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And he'll take it on in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Buccaneers. Now the try for an extra point. Got it. And the Bucs will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Ravens nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Horn now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They go three tight ends here on first and 10.
Ready! Report! Sit up! Nice up! Ready! Nice up!
Jackson looking to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He runs with it. Showing off the footwork. Sliding down after a gain of 8.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
On the handoff, it's Henry. He'll take this down to the 47. That's Yaya Diaby with the tackle. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. General McMillan was the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
they've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up.
But they are in the right zone, inside the 20. Not only do they convert on fourth down, they picked up a quarter of the field. A gain of 25.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Hey, middle.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. And he's in. Jimmy Horn Jr. Touchdown, Baltimore.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Touchdown. Luke is back out to kick this one away. And no return here. This is the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Catch made, right side by Wilson.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Trenton Simpson taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign.
If you're gonna take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
180! Hey, alert 33! What's that?
Here's Mayfield. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. It's going to bring up 4th down. So 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. Now it's Moore. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Oh, goodness. After the play, that's Lamar having some difficulties down there. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. 2nd and 10. Here's Rush. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Trying to hook up with Pete Otten that time around. And that'll set up 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. This fielded inside the 35.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Baker going to tap this one forward. And a nice defensive play. There's good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yard. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Trail up 20.
From the pistol, here's Walker. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the 2nd straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
3rd and a long way to go. Now Mayfield. Looking for Campbell. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. First and 10.
Point it right. Good.
Throwing is Baker. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. To throw is Mayfield. That's caught by Harrison right side. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On play action, Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Throwing is Mayfield. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
His kick is perfect. And the Bucs build their cushions to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Jackson now to throw on first down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Open man, Teteroa McMillan. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Hey, middle.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. This one down the field, but lined
in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 42-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
What's up?
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 32 yards.
26-yard line.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
King, 180. Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's that?
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
180. Done.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Dante Wester now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. A throw on the move is caught. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Forced to his right. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
No, we changed it. You. Hey! Nice shot!
Second down. Jackson rolling to the left. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Wester now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Start out here with an option to the left. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Hey, middle.
Pistol formation with Jackson. Going for it all. Well, here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
On third down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. That's incomplete. Daring ball on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 22 now, here's second and 4.
180! What's up?
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Tampa. That's his second touchdown now here in the season opener. The PAT up and good. And the Bucs will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
They're on 35-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. They try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
King!
first and 10. Here's Baker. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Good. 180. What's that?
They go play action with Mayfield. That is brought in by Ibuka. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. On the handoff, this is Walker. Open space inside the 10. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
It's back at the 8 now for second and goal. They'll go with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
This defense is doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face third and goal.
Run.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Wester now to return it. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Take over first down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stoutly. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's to the receiver, Horn. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
McMillan comes in motion. To the air one more time with Jackson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
Report.
Again, it's Jackson. He's got a man. That's McMillan. They get 18 on the pitching catch. Good for a Raven first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
19 more on that one, and another first down.
19 more yards. Baltimore first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Baltimore.
We changed it.
The RPO, that's out to McMillan. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First down, Ravens.
Sit hot. 180. UAA. Sit hot.
Jackson up top again. On the run to the right. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. He was looking for Jim DK that time. It's second down.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Sit hot. Sit hot. 180. Hey, Ozzy. Sit hot. Sit hot.
Throwing Jackson. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
Hey. Middle. Hey, middle.
Go. McMillan, the man in motion. And he'll take it on in. Catarella McMillan. Touchdown, Ravens.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Kick is good. Makes the score Buccaneers 38, Ravens 14.
Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left, and they're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
On first down is Mayfield. This one downfield for Okonkwo. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. 180!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Moving left. He keeps it himself. And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal. Trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a 1st down. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
180! Stop!
From the gun, it's Mayfield. It is brought in the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. The extra point is good. And the Buccaneers stretch things out even further.
Ravens 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Horn now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Headed left, buying time. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. McMillan comes in motion. Send a man in motion right. Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. He'll let one go down the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play there for Baltimore. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw, Jackson. He's going to try it here again. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Run. 180! What's up?
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down.
Kenneth Walker has the 45. Still going. And he is gone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. No problem there on the extra point, and the Buccaneers add on to their already sizable lead.
Ravens 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Horn now to return it. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jackson now moving outside the pocket. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's late, you're losing, things really haven't gone your way all day today, and there's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield. That time the coverage is really good and just falls incomplete.
Thanks a lot. 13. Hey, middle.
Jackson now on second down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
7-yard line.
And really the story of the day for this offense, Mike, is it's just been far too many self-inflicted wounds. You're not going to overcome being reckless with the ball, inconsistent with the passing game, and beat teams in the NFL. It's just not going to happen, and the bad day at the office just continues.
Stop.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry, and anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. On play action, Mayfield. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Set. 180. Real. What's up?
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
offense staying out there for this fourth down. They'll go. Mayfield. That is hard. Touchdown, Tampa. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Horn now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. First down throw for Jackson. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Ravens first down.
Now, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Gain of 4. It's now second and 6. At the 37-yard line. Second
down. Jackson. On the move left. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Report! Hey, middle.
Here's Jackson. This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again. Yaya Diaby working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long.
Hey, report! Hey!
Jackson escaping the pressure right. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll run here with Benson. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yard. So they go backwards on first down. Here's second and 13. They go play action with Mayfield. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Mayfield to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
14.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, Alex, it's hot. Sorry, you're hot. Middle.
To throw is Jackson. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So, a win here for